Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can upload AI art to Adobe Stock. So let's go ahead and get started. Adobe Stock is a website that sells a number of assets. One of those assets are stock photography, photos. And it's not just photography, but just images, illustrations, vectors, you name it, you can buy it on Adobe Stock. And to be clear, there are 334 million photos on Adobe Stock. Pretty amazing, honestly. Now, a lot of people I know are going to wonder right away, and they're going to say, well, is there a chance for me to really make money? And I'm going to say yes, and I'll give you a reason why. Now, if you look here, this is my account. I'll just kind of show it to you. Small account, very, very small account. With just like 50, not even 50 photos on here, but I got a few sales. Nothing to brag about, but it's a beginning journey. That's all I could really say. And so it's possible if I can make a few sales within 334 million different photos as a newbie beginner, you can do the same as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing obviously is you're gonna want to create your AI art. You can also do this if you're a photographer or if you're an artist, you're drawing the stuff manually yourself. I'm just going to use AI art because let's face it, I'm not going to sit down and manually do art. I mean, that's just not something I'm going to do. Sitting there drawing with a pencil or pen is not going to happen. Even using Procreate, I'm not an artist. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do this. You go into your AI image generating tool. There's millions of them. I'll leave one in the link in the description box down below if you want to check it out. It's pretty cheap. I think I pay like $20 or something. And it works off of a credit basis. So you pay your subscription, you have a bunch of credits, you use those credits to essentially create images using the tool. And just a little show here of how this works. As you can see here, I already have an image created. It's a picture of a cat, and I actually downloaded it already, but I'll kind of show you how this works. Here you have on the top left-hand corner, you have your mode. So you have your standard, your semi-realistic, and your hyper-realistic. Here's a section for your prompt, of course. You have here image to image, which means that you can set up an image for it to reference or use as. And then here is your setting if you want to, keep the images public or private. And then here you have your length and width, right, or your height and width, your guidance scale, your number inference steps, prompt setup or prompt strength, and negative prompt. I'm not saying this is the best software, so I'm not going to just sit here and say that. There's so many different softwares to be able to do this. All right. But after essentially you create your images, okay, you can go here and play around with the prompts. Just realize that when you create a prompt, depending on what prompt you use, the results are kind of unpredictable of what you're going to get. So just keep that in mind because, this is AI art. Sometimes you might get some results that are really wacky, like you never kind of expected them. So just be aware of that. Now, once you have your image, it's a good idea to most likely upscale it. So I upscale all my art pretty much. For Adobe Stock, you probably only have to upscale it once or twice. If you're selling your art somewhere else like Redbubble or something like that, you're gonna probably have to upscale it more for it to fit. But once you created your art, you go over here into your uploaded files, and you can see here I have a ton of art that I need to upload essentially. And the way I do this is very simple. Go into your file, drag it, and drop it. I think this is the small image that I uploaded. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But regardless, you're going to take images, you're going to upload them. Once you upload them here, okay, they're going to pop up, and there's going to be like this little red dot on Adobe Stock. This red dot means it's not ready to be uploaded yet. You have to add in certain details. So here I have a picture of a blue cat, or a cat with a blue hue. So I'll just type in cat with blue hue, something like that, right? Or blue lens color, something like that. It doesn't really matter what the title is. It's irrelevant. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this button here that says created using generative art tools. And I'm going to add the keyword here, generative art. to my title. That's actually a requirement. Then, is this a recognizable people or property? The answer is no. And then it's time to now add my keywords. So cat, animal, pet, kitten, feline, eyes, cute, domestic, fur, whatever, all this stuff. I'm going to add all this stuff just like this, right? And once I add in all my keywords, right, just like that. A little FYI, by the way, if you're going to add in all your keywords, there's a button here that says add all. You just click on it. It will literally do that for you. And you have to have a minimum of 5 keywords, but you can have up to 49. Okay, so I can go in and I can add other keywords. So I could say, like, for example, cute. Oh, cute is already added. So whatever, you guys get the point. So you add in your keywords, you add your title, and once you get all of them done, or as many as you want done, you go over here and hit submit. Now you can submit more than once at a time, and I'll kind of show you how this works. So here I have a picture of an origami. I think I spelled origami wrong. Let's see. Origami lion. Generative art, something like that. And then I will add in here lion, animal, wild cat, let's just say, origami art, or let's just add origami. We'll add in here art. We'll add in portrait. Okay, let's just, and once again, I'm just doing this as an example. You can take your keywords, right? Obviously do what you're supposed to here. Take your keywords, go to the next image, and add the same keywords, copy and paste them, do this, do here, and then add another title. And then once they're both ready, like let's say head of lion in origami. Hold on, let me set that up. Let's just say I have my title, right? Let's assume that I have my title. You're going to see here now on the 2 images or multiple images that you can upload, there's this little green button. And that green button is once you're ready to submit both of them, it will say submit 2 files, and it'll show little check marks next to them. I don't want to submit them with these tags. Obviously, I do want to improve on them, improve on my titles. I'm actually going to have some of my virtual assistants take care of this for me. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. So we'll see what happens, I guess, a month from now. I'm just going to sit here and train my virtual assistants how to do this, and I'm going to figure out kind of the best way to get it done. Something that I will say is, in terms of profit per like image that you're going to upload, you're not going to make as much as you think. Like, you're not going to make like $40-50 a photo. What you could make is like $1, 75 cents, 25 cents a photo. Just depends on what the person bought and the different rights. But it adds up if you start adding so many images. Just as like a little like kind of interesting thing that I found here is that other sellers, the #1 seller, I think it's some person with like something like 10 million plus images or something like that. I can't remember who it is, but I know they give you that information somewhere. Let me actually go to adobestock.com and try to show it to you here. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't remember where I found it. Sorry about that, guys. But I know that for sure this is a numbers game. Like, if you want to win, you got to upload as much as you can. Oh, here it is. Insights. Recent top sellers. So this person has, like, for example, this is not the top person. There's obviously people who sold more. But, like, for example, this person, 250,000 downloads. So just to put that into perspective, let's just say they sold each one for $1 and they take home like 99 cents. That's like 250 grand, close to 250 grand. On the low, I would say maybe 50, 60 grand. But it's income, right? It's income. Now, if we just view their profile and see how many images they've added, is that even possible that we could see that? I mean, I don't know how many images are on each page, but you have 94 pages. So that's a lot. That's a lot of images here. It's a lot of images. And so, yeah, you could do a lot. You could do really well here. It's just a matter of tagging it properly, putting in that work, putting in that effort, and that's pretty much it. So, and that's one example. I mean, there's so many different examples here of so many people doing well. And the cool thing is that Adobe Stock actually shows you this information. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll see you soon. If you have questions, leave them in the links in the description. Of course, if you want to see how to make more money for your AI art, check out yesterday's video. I'll leave the link in the description box down below, along with the video before that. I show you step-by-step how to create your own website like Adobe Stock and sell your own art there. All right? I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Bye.